Number 3. Your quarterback is head coach. He's done so. Way out of it. Let me hear it one more time for your Toronto Raptors.
Now Atlanta starting 5. Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. Johnson and Porzingis there inside. And it's Risache in at the 3, the small forward. And for Toronto, in at forward, it's Barrett and Barnes. Brandon Ingram out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Johnson a screen on Ingram. Out left to the wing. There's Young with the 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Young against Quickly. Barnes with a screen on Young. Here's Quickly. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside Johnson. Banked it in off the glass.
Tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
On offense, here come the Raptors. Outside Ingram. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. The developing game of Trae Young is something that Coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. Back to you, B.A.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Ingram. Basket counts.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Young. Three-pointer off the mark. Ingram on the wing. Covered by Daniels. Outside Barnes. Pass to Quickly. Barnes with a screen on Johnson. Clock at 6. Here's Quickly. Kicks it out to Barrett. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Outside Porzingis. Young against Quickly. Left side Young. And it's Young again missing. Raptors lead by 3. Primarily seen as a scorer, Emmanuel Quickly's defense is often overlooked, Norris.
It is, B.A., and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long, rangy athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Ingram. Over Daniels. Rebounded by Johnson. Hawks trail by 3. Outside Young. And here's Daniels. Porzingis with a screen on Ingram. 4-3. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Daniels.
Well, this is where Porzingis thrives. He is shot ready on the catch.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Outside Ingram. Quickly passes to Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No luck on that one. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. On the wing, Daniels. Back to Johnson. The kick out to Young. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Quickly from outside, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Quickly, boy, getting an opportunistic corner three-point shot, and he takes it.
Here's Daniels. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Quickly passes to Barnes. Over Johnson. The rebound by Atlanta. And Rizachet gets it to go.
It's always good to see Rizachet mixing it up down low.
Outside Barrett. Outside Barnes. Quickly outside. Back to Barnes. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Rizachet. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Young. Johnson a screen on Ingram. Back to Rizachet. Now here's Porzingis. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Porzingis has got 5.
Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
Pirtle in the post. Defended by Porzingis. Drops in the 3. Quickly, he's gotten his second bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Daniels. There's Young with the 3, and he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Outside Barrett. To the inside. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Young. After the basket by Toronto. For 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto has gone 3 of 4 on 3s here in this first quarter. Knocked away. It's stolen by Daniels. In transition, here they come. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. Pass to Ingram. Barnes with a screen on Daniels. Outside Ingram. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
Ingram can be shifty, especially when he's operating out of the two-man game.
Here's Porzingis. Outside Rizachet. All alone. Buries the jump shot. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks, guys. No doubt that a healthy Kristaps Porzingis is still a unicorn for what he can bring to a team. When Atlanta pulled the trigger to bring him in, they envisioned him stretching the floor, and Porzingis has opened up about recovering from the illness that sidelined him during the 2025 NBA playoffs. Guys, the Hawks are hoping he can be the player that helps get them back into the postseason. Their entire 2025-26 regular season hinges on KP.
He's a big factor. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. For Toronto, they've gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Pirtle, the pass to Barrett. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. After being drafted by the Knicks with the 3rd pick in 2019, we're seeing some nice improvement from R.J. Barrett, Doris.
We are, PA, and when he moved from New York to Toronto, there's 2 areas that really popped for me in terms of improvement. Playmaking. His assist numbers took a massive leap. And the other area, maybe the most needed, was his efficiency. He's a better shooter now from both 2- and 3-point range.
And since arriving in Toronto, his hometown, R.J. Barrett has seen his game take a step forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And in particular, his playmaking has gone to another level. If he could ever get his shot right, then he really will be off and running.
Looking at who's out there now for Toronto. Dick comes in for Scotty Barnes. Shed comes in for Quickly.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Ingram's got 8.
Had to rush it, but Ingram calm and cool delivers.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
The Raptors have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Pass to Pirtle, to the paint. Tipped. Now here's Alexander Walker. No made baskets yet. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Johnson passes to Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Toronto trailing. Barrett finds Dick. Porzingis against Ingram. And Porzingis with the block. Young from long range. Kept alive. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Outside Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And so here is Toronto following the score by Atlanta. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Pass to Alexander Walker. Takes a 3. Hits the trifecta. And now a 9-point Hawks lead.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
And Toronto has possession. And here's Pirtle, guarded by Okongwu. Pirtle, the pass to Dick to end the run. And the layup is good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Atlanta leading by 7. Young with it. He's got 5. Beyond the arc. The shot no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Atlanta on top, up 7. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Okongwu out there with Newell. Then it's Nikhil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Krejci in at the 3. That free throw, no good. All right, Doris, when you're talking about the type of player who comes off the bench, what kind of player do you like best in that 6-man role?
I mean, for me personally, I love guys who can keep pressure on the defense with their scoring ability. Somebody who can shoot with range or put it on the deck, because then your offense doesn't take a step back.
And he sinks the second. And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, Grant.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out and the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
Here's Shed. Here's Mobo. Pass to Dick. There's the triple. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
And here's a Okongwu. Kennard, right side. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Mobo with the rebound. Raptors trail by 4. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Murray Boyles. And he buries his first look.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Kennard outside. Now Alexander Walker. From behind the arc. Atlanta misses again. Toronto has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Oh, it's stolen. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays." Back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Here's Mobo following the score by Atlanta. Pass to Shed. Fires the 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now. Krejci, the pass to Kennard. No good from outside. Raptors trail by 4. On the wing, Grady Dick. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's got his 5th rebound in this one. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Pass to Alexander Walker. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Krejci. Kennard for 3. Bobo with the rebound. Here's Shed. Outside Dick. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Risache. He's checked in for Krejci. Dyson Daniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Young in for Kennard. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Daniels outside. Pass to Newell. And here's Okongwu. There's Young with the three. And no good.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Okongwu, a screen on Barnes. Now here's Okongwu. Outside Young, 5 on the clock. Misses the three. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Barnes. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Daniels. The Hawks leading. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Greg.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too. With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
And the Raptors miss again.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
The three from Risache. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Barnes. Nice move inside from Barnes.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. Pass to Newell. Here's Risache, covered by Ingram. Here's Newell. And here's Daniels. The Hawks need to get one up here. That one's good for 2. Okongwu's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
The Raptors have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Quickly outside. Pass to Mobo. Lets it go from the wing. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
How about Scotty Barnes showing off his IQ and pick and roll? Does a nice job finding his teammate.
Young looking over the floor. Now here's Okongwu. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Puts up a 3. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist from Okongwu. Young's got 8.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
You know what time it is, everyone? Time to make some noise and show some serious love to your Raptors. Why says?
Some changes for Toronto. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Mobo. And Barrett subbed in for Dick. Now here's Barnes. Ingram with the ball. Tipped away. And here's Daniels. Porzingis for three. Daniels tips it back in. And now it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
Just a great follow-up move by Daniels. Coaches love guys who are ready to fight for the play.
Pass to Pirtle. Now Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Down low. Here's Johnson. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Atlanta, Jalen Johnson at the line for one.
Free throw drops for Johnson. Raptors trail by 8. Quickly outside. Here's Pirtle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
It was dealing with the NBA's physical play that was Pirtle's biggest challenge when he came into the league, but he knows how to use his body now to get these calls.
2 shots.
And that one misses.
Well, Jakob Poeltl, guys, may not be a stretch big, but what he does well is virtually everything else. He boards it, he plays incredible D, and he's a very good passer.
He hits the second from the line. You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, B.A., it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Quickly. Barrett against Young. Outside Barnes. This one for 3. And that's collected by Trae Young. Atlanta leading by 7. Daniels passes to Young. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, Grant, we talk about the range Trae Young possesses. Just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
No good on the free throw.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
And he's good on the second. Raptors trail by 8. Inside, here's Barrett. Lays it up and banks it in. 6 points for R.J. Barrett.
Well, you talk about a gifted finisher. R.J. Barrett, soft touch on the interior.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Rizachet. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Young from long range. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. They want to try a different approach moving forward.
Shot is good by Barrett.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range. This is exactly what you want.
Here's Young. 9 points in the game. Pass to Daniels. The 3 from Rizachet. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Now here's Barrett. Defense is right there. Picked by Pirtle. It's Barrett on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Ricochet. And that's collected by Trae Young. Atlanta leading by 4. Johnson a screen on quickly to the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He's so dangerous in that action. Nice decision there from Young.
For Toronto, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Outside Barrett. Ingram on the wing. Covered by Daniels. Barnes, no good. Atlanta leading by 6. Now here's Daniels. Toronto grabs the miss. Ingram's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Barnes. Outside Ingram. Pass to quickly. It's Barnes on the wing. Shoots over Johnson. And Barnes, the bucket. On the assist by Quickly. Quickly's got 4 assists in the game. Outside Ricochet. Back to Young. Outside Ricochet. Johnson a screen on Quickly. 5 to shoot. Back to Ricochet. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Raptors trail by 4. Outside Ingram. Floats one up. The rebound by Atlanta. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Young. Here's the 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Toronto passing it around. Young against Quickly. 20 feet out. Good. He hits the jumper. Quickly's got 8.
Outstanding handle from Quickly. Boy, just understanding how to break the defense down.
Outside Johnson. Outside Young. Outside Ricochet. 6 to shoot. There's the screen by Johnson. Ricochet, no good. Down low. Rebound Atlanta. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Right side Young. The 3 is up. Oh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Atlanta on top, leading by 5. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk, and not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
And get ready for the fans. Half-court shot of love. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's Quickly. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Barrett in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Just 5 on the clock. And Porzingis with the block. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. BA, back to you.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
On the wing, Risache. Outside Young. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Ingram. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. With the fadeaway. Barrett can't hit. The Hawks lead by 5. Outside Risache. Pass to Porzingis. The kick out to Johnson. Daniels against Barnes. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Pirtle. And here's Ingram. It's Barrett on the wing. It's rebounded by Risache. Risache's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Young. Daniels left side. Porzingis with a screen on Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Short range. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pirtle against Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ingram. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Yeah, just going to work on the defense. Ingram using an agile move to beat him.
Atlanta leading by 5. Daniels outside. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. quickly against Young. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Rizachet from the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Rizachet's got 7 points.
And you see how dangerous Rizachet can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
You see yourself on the screen and you select your best move. Let's go. Dancing machine. Let's go. You need dance lessons.
And here's quickly. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. To the right side. Pass to Ingram. From 12 feet. Porzingis grabs the board. Atlanta leading by 8. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Young, the pass to Johnson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Johnson's got 11.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
The Raptors have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's quickly. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's about activity, determination, quickly finishing strong.
Outside Rizachet. Outside Porzingis. Young on the drive. Pass to Daniels. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 6 assists in the game.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Now here's Ingram. 10 points for him. Hurdle with a screen on Johnson. The 3 from Barnes. Atlanta with a rebound.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Young against Barrett. Outside Rizachet. Rebound Toronto. Ingram's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Barrett. Over Rizachet. Barrett can't hit. Atlanta leading by 11. Daniels finds Johnson. Outside Porzingis. Here's Young. Johnson a screen on quickly. There's Young with the 3. And they'll get another chance. The 3 from Rizachet. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Atlanta's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Outside Young. Outside Rizachet. Johnson a screen on Barrett. Rizachet. They get it again. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's gotten 4 this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. He's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Hawks. Barnes with it. He has 6. Barnes with a screen on Daniels. Quickly from outside. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Back to Risache. Porzingis with a screen on Barrett. Pass to Porzingis. Let's go with a 3. Quickly with a rebound. Quickly's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Grady Dick. Back to Quickly. And here's Pirtle to get back on track. And he lays it up and in. Pirtle's got 5.
Well, we know Pirtle very efficient down there. This guy has got great post moves and soft touch.
Now Daniels. Pass to Risache. Outside Porzingis. That 3's off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Barnes, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Risache with the ball. He's working on Pirtle. And Risache gets it to go.
And there's the ability to finish for Risache. Nobody scares him at the rim.
Raptors trail by 13. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Quickly outside. Barnes with a screen on Daniels. Quickly from outside. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Alexander Walker, the pass to Daniels. Back to Alexander Walker. Porzingis with a screen on Barrett. Left side Porzingis. Just 3 to shoot. Drains the triple. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now here's Quickly. 10 points for him. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. 13 points in the game.
And Quickly with a big-time answer knocks down his own 3.
Pirtle against Porzingis. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Pirtle. Toronto passing it around. Quickly outside. Here's Barrett. He can't get that one to fall. Rizachet with some nice D. Daniels outside. Outside Rizachet. From deep. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Outside Dick. Outside Barrett. Back to Barnes. Wing shot on the way. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Atlanta leading by 18. Here's Rizachet. Oh, a special move before that shot. Rizachet's got 10 points here in the second half.
Rizachet is just pouring it in on offense. He's found a rhythm and is determined to keep it going.
A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Here's Quickly. He's got 13. Here's Barrett. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Barrett's got 10 points. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Big group substitution here for Toronto. Mobo, he's checked in for Pirtle. Brandon Ingram comes in for Scotty Barnes. Walter, he's checked in for Barrett. Shed comes in for Quickly. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Porzingis. Newell comes in for Johnson. Kennard, he's checked in for Rizachet. And it's Young in for Daniels. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Outside Young. Pass to Newell. Kennard for three. Toronto grabs the miss. On the wing, Grady Dick, covered by Alexander Walker. Mobo gets the bucket.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
55 seconds left in the third. Now here's Young. 12 points for him. To the middle. Here's Newell. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
Here's Shed. They trail by 18. Pass to Dick. Outside Ingram. Shoots over Newell. The shot by Ingram, no good. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Young, the pass to Kennard. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Newell. Young from long range. Fires in the triple. Young's got 15 points.
pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Atlanta on top, delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. We've got Luke Kennard, Noel out there with Nikhil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Young in at the point guard position. Here's Shed. Here's Mobo. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got rebound number 7 tonight. Young, the pass to Alexander Walker. Ingram with the double team. Noel from outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Mobo's got 4 rebounds in the game. 3-pointer. Walter can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 23. To the paint. Here's Noel. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Here's Shed. Pass to Mobo. Now here's Dick. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Over to the left wing, outside Young. Clock at 6. Outside, Alexander Walker. Over Dick. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. For Toronto, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Ingram. Pass to Shed. There's the 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board. The Hawks lead by 22. Outside Young. Takes the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Outside Dick. Pass to Shed. 6 on the shot clock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Young. Back to Alexander Walker. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 9 assists now tonight.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Outside Young. Picked up by Okongwu. The 3 ball. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And that's a double-double for him now.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Outside Dick. Pass to Shed. They set the screen to stop the run. Sinks it from distance.
Well, this offense certainly thrives when he's knocking those down.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
t-shirts, you need to be a super fan, and that means bringing all the noise you've got right now. Who wants a t-shirt? If you want a t-shirt, I need to hear you at your very loudest. Who wants one? We know that you want a free t-shirt, so let's get loud.
Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. And a change for the Hawks. Johnson's checked in. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside, Alexander Walker. It's stolen by Ingram. Tries to break his ice. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got rebound number 11. Kennard on the wing. Guarded by Dick. Young with it. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Outside Ingram. Johnson against Poeltl. Pass to Dick from downtown. Rebounded by Johnson. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Kennard, left side. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Outside Dick. Pulls up on the wing. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. And the layup is good. Alexander Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
Here's Shed. Pass to Dick. With the 10-footer. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
It's stolen by Poeltl. Down low, Shed. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Here's Kennard. Okongwu, a screen on Dick. Kennard for 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Poeltl's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Mobo. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Outside Young. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Very pretty alley-oop.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Some changes for Toronto. Scotty Barnes checked in for Mobo. Barrett comes in for Dick. And quickly subbed in for Shed. Atlanta also making some changes. Newell comes in for Johnson. And Krejci subbed in for Young. Alexander Walker, the pass to Krejci. Back to Alexander Walker. Into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Alexander Walker's got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Toronto's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's Ingram. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Another one falls for Atlanta.
This is a great option for Luke Kennard. They're going to run him off the three-point line, so you make a pull-up jump shot. That is nicely done.
Here's Barrett, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
The Hawks shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Here's the pick. Pass to Krejci. Launches it. Kicks it out to Kennard. The three. Here's Krejci. And here's Alexander Walker. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Ingram. And here's Quickly. Back to Ingram. Looking to get it going. And it's good on the lay-in.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Here's Kennard. Pass to Krejci. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Newell from outside. Rebounded by Ingram. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Barnes, it's good.
Boy, you combine the handle with Scotty Barnes' length, and this guy is a very tough cover.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Pass to Kennard. Outside, Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. Okongwu, a screen on Ingram. Here's Alexander Walker. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Shot is good by Barrett.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Newell.
2 minutes remaining in regulation.
Now Kennard. On the wing, Alexander Walker. The three is rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Quickly, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now, this is Quickly in a nutshell. This guy can light up a defense in a hurry.
And for Atlanta, they're shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Kennard for 3. Rebound, Toronto. Hurdle's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hawks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Trae Young.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
Outside Ingram. Shoots. The rebound by Atlanta. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And there's the screen. Pass to Krejci. Outside, Alexander Walker. To the inside, Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now Barnes to the middle. Good D by Okongwu. Now here's Alexander Walker. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Trey, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight. How satisfying was it to get this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Thanks, Trey. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's reveal our player of the game, Onyeka Okongwu.